Alrighty guys, so my 18-year-old daughter wants a little bit more bump in her vehicle. So her old Camaro. So I have some older subs that I'm going to use. So they're the Audiobahn Flame 12s. And I'm just going to put them in there on a really small amp and underpower them so they'll last forever. And give her a little bump. And that's how it is. But I'm getting ready to do some math for, it's going to be sealed with 212s, not ported. I'm just going to look at the space I got, but mainly it's probably just going to be a sealed box. Those old subs they're sealed subs, you know what I mean? They like that better. They last longer. And they're going to be inverted too, so the motors ain't going to be on the inside of the sealed part. But here she be. So my thoughts are on this side right here and that side right there, have one solid front piece be the baffle going across that, and then the small box I'm just going to seal in this whole entire area like a drop-in box, and that should be probably around the exact cube that I need. If I can get a damn port, you know, a 6-inch arrow port's going to be too big unless I tune it really high. So I'm just going to probably go sealed like I've been talking about, and wait for the subs that I'm going to eventually get her to put in here. They're going to be like cheap Memphis, or, you know, like a cheaper sub, so I don't have to keep using my Audiobahns, because that's my collector part of subs. I have a whole collection of subs and amps that I have hidden. And I don't want to keep using those, you know what I mean? So this is what I'm thinking. The plate, the 2 subs, the small amp in there or something like that, wire it up. I don't even have the wiring for it. I might actually have to like just make wiring like from an extension cord or something, you know, and hide it. But yep, this is what we're doing. This is my used scrap wood. It kind of got a little wet, but for what I'm doing, it's not going to matter. I'm not doing nothing serious, and I'm probably going to burn it and stain it after I get done with it too. So I'm going to get my stuff, get ready, start doing some math, and get her going, guys. So pretty much the basics. Old school Audiobahn Flames, old school Audiobahn amp. I don't know if I'm going to use that though, because it's hard to get and it's rare, and it works. And then I got an old Sony Explode 480, which I need to clean up and make look better, but it works great. So I'm probably just going to try that and do this for now, because I'm trying to temporarily let her use this stuff until I get like some cheap $30 12s or something off eBay, or, you know, it doesn't matter what they are, Lanzar, anything like that, and then switch it over so I can keep these and put them back in my, you know, my storage. It's hard to find information on these. They're just everywhere, the information. But for sealed, it's 0.5 cube per, up to 1.25 cube per, and it's going to be perfect in here. It's going to be around 1.4 cube for both of them together in this, sealed. The it's like 1.5 cube, 1 cube to 1.5 cube ported. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do sealed, put it in here because I got much room. I had to make the box a little smaller and do the math to shrink it a little bit more because it was too much for these. But yeah, I wish I could just build a box that goes like that right here, you know, sunk in a little bit more though, right there with it there and all that shit, because these light up blue, that lights up blue. But it's just too much. I'm just going to throw it in here and hide it so nobody can see it. Alright, did a little bit of math. Here's the bottom. Here's going to be the 2 sides. Let's see if they're going to stay. It's not perfect, but pretty much like that. And get everything else mathed out and put on here, and then I am going to sand it all down, and then I'm going to burn it with some MAP gas, and then stain it. Here in Florida, the weather is so much better. We've been doing like a week straight of just clean up and fixing everything that's been damaged. We still got a damaged roof, and but my carport's gone now. I took it down, but still, you know, it is what it is. But I'm getting this thing going. Let me know if you guys like this stuff. It's nothing too wild, but I'm gonna get those babies up and going for her. I don't know if I'm gonna get it hooked up, wired up today, like wired the system, because I still gotta install a radio into it. She's been using this little dual, like really cheap dual, and it's butt. She's got Rockford Fosgate front and back speakers in the Camaro already, and I got a really nice JVC, has high pass, low pass filter on it. It's a decent one, so I'm gonna put that in here and get that wired up. And then I don't have any wiring. I don't have a remote wire. I do have RCA jacks, but I don't have a remote wire or power and ground. But it's just a tiny little amp. I'm thinking about for now just getting like an extension cord and using it for the power. So until I can go or order some, because she wants. Alrighty, I got that cut out using old Primal Black & Decker from the early 80s. But got that cut out and got this in here like that. And let me show you how this goes. Of course, I'm gonna sand all this down and make it look pretty. Let me try to get some room in here. Hang on a second, guys. There we go. It's pretty much just like that. Once I get this all sanded down and clean and torched, I think it's going to look a lot better, guys. One. I think that she'll like that. She'll have a little bit more music back here, hidden for the train die. So y'all see what I'm doing? Pretty much this is what we're doing, guys. Pretty much like this, guys. It ain't gonna be perfect. I'm going to start cleaning it up and then staining it, and then pull the box out and put all the proper screwing and caulk, all that kind of stuff. So this ain't perfect, but this is pretty much what it looks like, guys. So it's gonna go over the top and set down like that, and I have room to put the amp right here, but I still got to clean everything up and make it look good. So I was gonna polyurethane it, whatever you want to call it, and my daughter told me no. So these are screwed in. It's bumping pretty good. Sounds pretty good. I'm going to wire, they're dual 4-ohm, so I'm going to wire them down. And I decided not to use my Audiobahn amp. I'm going to use my old Sony Explode 480 2-channel. And it's plenty enough to bump these things, and it works. It's dirty. I'm just going to clean it up a little bit, but get her hooked up and start doing some stuff. But I'm going to start doing wiring and then get the amp where I want it over here. And excuse me, I'm going to use extension cord for the hot and ground. It's plenty enough for this little thing until I can get her kit in, her amp and her subs, and for this. Well, my daughter's wanting to run away, so this is all I got done so far, guys. I got some wiring. I already got the wiring. The hot ran from the front all the way to the back, around everywhere. You can't see it yet, but that's pretty much it. She's getting ready to split, so I guess when she comes back, I will start working on this thing again. I'm doing me and my buddy River Law did a build for a guy named Sean and his S10. It's 8 slap Oblivion 12s and a 6th order. We cut the back window out and for it to be the blow through part. And what do you call it? We got 2 shock 8Ks at half ohm each. And that thing's already doing great. And we've been testing it and doing stuff, and it's not even, the cab ain't done, nothing's been done. All the sealing, like everything sealed, ain't been properly done yet. And it's already doing like a 156, and it's incredible. It feels like Boom Terra, believe it or not. I mean, but yeah, we just did that one, and we're still working on it here and there. But I got a 3 or 4 builds supposedly coming up that I need to be doing, guys. If y'all want me to actually record this, I will. Just let me know.